can hear the sounds of drums just outside, faintly here. And we can see that the academic procession, ceremonial procession has started. Please put your sight outside, just outside where you are. The procession enters the auditorium. We request you to kindly rise from your seats.
You may be seated, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Ayubowan, Wanakkam, Assalamualaikum. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a week of extreme importance for higher education and also Nsbm Green University in particular, because it is the Convocation Week 2021. Well, this week, in fact, we are talking of 4 days of this week, and which in fact spans in 15 sessions. We're going to see nearly 2,000 young men and women graduate from NSBM's own degree programs, and also graduating from world-renowned institutions of higher education. So, talking of world-class institutions of higher education, this is a fine example, because you graduates will be graduating from the University of Plymouth, United Kingdom. Well, the Nsbm Green University, the first ever green university in South Asia, which has turned a new chapter in higher education in Sri Lanka, and that is definitely a pride for Sri Lanka. With the state-of-the-art technology and also infrastructure and the world's best unmatched teaching methods, definitely giving each and every graduate or undergraduate the opportunity of discovering greatness in every step of your way. Saying that, it is my honor now to recognize a couple of very eminent personalities occupying the front row on stage. We have Professor E.A. Veerasinghe, the Vice Chancellor of the Nsbm Green University. We have as our chief guest this morning, Mr. Santosh Menon, the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of FCBKL.LK. Let's put our hands together and welcome our chief guest, and we thank him for his gracious presence. We also have the presence of Professor Chaminda Ratnayaka, the Deputy Vice Chancellor of the Nsbm Green University, Madam Thilini De Silva, Dean, Faculty of Business, Dr. Rasika Ranavira, Dean, Faculty of Computing, and Dr. Chandana Pereira, Dean, Faculty of Engineering. We also would like to recognize the presence on stage of the very eminent panel of academics, the lecturers, thanks to whom you are what you are today, great dear graduates. Saying that, we will now witness the official declaration of the graduation ceremony open, and that will be done by Professor E.A. Veerasinghe, the Vice Chancellor of the Nsbm Green University.
Good morning, everybody. It is my privilege to welcome you all for the Nsbm graduation ceremony of 2021 session 13. This happiest moment has finally arrived at the end of a long journey of academic and social achievements. This ceremony tells you that you are now prepared to begin your life and to face the world as leaders of the community. With that note, I have the great pleasure in declaring this graduation ceremony open.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor, sir. We would like to now invite you to the presentation area, and you'll be accompanied by Madam Thilini De Silva, Dean, Faculty of Business, because we are now getting ready for the presentation of the degree certificates. This is, in fact, the ceremony dedicated to BSc Honours, International Management and Business. And firstly, we have a couple of first-class honours. So, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, you have a role to play, and that is to applaud and congratulate each and every graduate as and when they come on stage. Yes, that's definitely a good preparation. Thank you very much. First-class honours begin. A.A. Amarasuriya. And the first-class honours continue. N.S. Disanayaka. P.B. Disanayaka. S.N. Gunasekara. S.L. Gunavardhana. N.S. Hevage. A.M.D. Irunika. T.C. Jayasekara. S. D.D.R. Javardhana. First class honors are continuing. MT German. AW Kahangama. KP UK Karunanayaka. B Maheshwaran. FIM Amir. AB Premadasa. KD EU Ranatunga. Please be reminded that these are all first class honors and it continues. HRKG Ranavira. SADDA Samarkon. HCR Samaranayaka. PT Samarasingha. PMS Lienage. JAN Senanayaka. KADI Senaviratna. AA Sheriffdeen. SSL Silva. JW Tilakasekara. The course BSc Honours International Management and Business. So these are the first class honors. Congratulations to all graduates. We now move on to second class upper division, starting with J. Abesekara. APKPP Pamunuge. IA Asif. AK Atukorala. AMGM Attanayaka. D. Bahiratan. TH. Brahmanage. HCOD Silva. ESDZ Abesekara. YN Divakara. DDSV Pereira. RSD Gedara. DS Edirimana. EMDK Ekanayaka. US Fernando. LMD Fernando.
W.S. Fernando. V.M. Fernando. M.N.Y. Fernando. B.A.C. Galagamage. W.G.P.A. Gamage. W.G.K.N. Gamage. G.N. Gayatri. Second class upper divisions are continuing. Y.M.G.W.M.D. Godakumbura. S.O.O. Golding. G.T.N. Pereira. M.H. M.D.T. Gunasekara. A.J. D. Gunawardana. H.M. Guruge. N.M. Henricus. K.V. Hevalokuge. T.N. Hidurangala. K.G.H. Jayadeva. I.D. Jayavardhana. H.V.W. M.N. Jayavardhana. M.A. Kalansurya. K.D.R. Kavinda. A.I. Kanampalla. R.L. C.D. Kularatna. I.A. Kuruppu. P.B. Leonaracci. L.D.S. Pereira. BSc Honours, International Management and Business. The second class upper divisions are continuing. M.W.V. Maddumage. M.D.M. Shiran. P.G.H.H.B. Mahindaratna. M.J.A.D.P. Meegahapola. M.M.U.I.K. Megasurya. A.N. Muthukumarana. J.B.S. M.H. Tondilage. S.K. Nisanka. P.M. Pereira. P.P. Pemmavadu, T.C. Pereira, Y. Pereira, second class upper divisions are still continuing. H.N.T. Pereira, N.N. Pereira, K.H.P. Pereira, P.H.C. Rajapaksha, Y.K. Rajasurya, R.J.K.G.S. Ranatunga, B. Ravidanan, T.A. Samaraheva, E.K.N.A. Senaratna, O.S. Navodya, S.C. Suryarachi, S.V. Subasila, W.M.Y. Tissera, Z. Yusuf, N.D.G. Vitaramalage, C.M. Veerasekara, P.H. Veerasinghe, W.G.K. Vijayasinghe, BSc Honours Information, BSc Honours International Management and Business. So those were the second class upper divisions. Congratulations to all graduates. Now we have come to second class lower division. We start with SRA. Rise. K.D. Amarasinghe, H.D. Fernando, A.C. Bandaranayaka, R.S. Bopage, P.M.A. Bovitantri, M.G.M. Kure, T.S.D. Silva, M.M.D. Silva, H.D.S.T. Dharmavangsha, M.A. Edirisurya, H.B.B. Ekanayaka, M.M.A. Ferdinando, MNNK Fernando. GA Fonseca. UGIS Gamage. GS Chaminda. SDG Arachige. KPIA Gunawardana. TDG Arachi. HMCN Herat. TRM Hetiarachi. KN Samira. NDN Hevawasam. IHS Fernando. TDS Jaisingha. DRKKA Don. U Kalupahana. KMDO Bandara. So that's the completion of second class lower divisions. Congratulations to them all. And with that, we have come to the conclusion of the presentation of degree certificates. We say a big thank you to the Vice Chancellor, sir. Thank you very much. And Madam Tilney, thank you very much. BSc Honours, International Management and Business. Dear graduates, you have just graduated from the University of Plymouth, United Kingdom. Congratulations to all of you. And please be reminded that you have had the opportunity and luxury and also the comfort of following your course here in Sri Lanka, in your home country, and that's thanks to the facilitation by the Nsbm Green University for you to obtain that international qualification here in your home country. Saying that, we have now come to another important item in the agenda, which is the customary convocation address. Before we invite the speaker to address you, we have a brief introduction that will be done to our speaker, for which we would like to invite Madam Pumi Wickramasinghe, the head of Department of English and Modern Languages, to the podium.
Mr. Santosh Menon is a marketing communication specialist with over 20 years of experience managing and building brands in India, Mauritius, Indonesia, and Sri Lanka. In his 15-year tenure in Sri Lanka, he is responsible for nurturing and developing many household brands. He is an active member in the corporate industry, being a member of International Chamber of Commerce, Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, and the Indian CEO Forum. Recently, he was in the judging panel of the Most Admired Company of Sri Lanka, awards organized jointly by CIMA and ICC. And he was a judge at the Top 50 Career Women Awards organized by Women in Management in Sri Lanka. As an entrepreneur in advertising, he's also a regular columnist on marketing communications for Daily Financial Times. As a professional turned businessman, he offers insights on both aspects, being an employer as well as an employee. Many household brands were created with the initiation of Mr. Santosh. Ratti Mrs. Pereira, New Dale Chandi Bandi, and Anchorpedia Pro marketing campaigns are some examples of his work. A graduate from Mumbai University, and after completing his postgraduate in Media and Advertising Management from XIC Mumbai, he started his career in Mumbai in Leo Burnett Advertising and was with JWT and then FCB, which are all global advertising companies. He set up BBDO Lanka in Sri Lanka in 2011 and subsequently SCBKL.LK, of which he is a chairman and CEO. As someone who boasts a professional career in managing business, both as a professional and as a businessman across many global operations, Mr. Santosh is uniquely poised to add value to this forum with his insights. So, over to you, sir.
Good morning, everybody. And thank you so much for that introduction. Respected Vice Chancellor E.A. Veerasinghe, deans, members of the faculty, students of Nsbm Green University, and their family members, and others present here today. May I say at the outset that I feel privileged to be here today as a chief guest and keynote speaker on this very important day. Today marks the culmination of the combined efforts of the faculty, of the students, and their parents. It's a day of celebration for you, the students, your parents, and you, the faculty, as this is the day when all your collective hard efforts have come to fruition. For me to come here on this day to speak and to inspire and to give away certain awards is indeed a great honor and privilege. Thank you ever so much for this opportunity. I sense a certain energy in this room. There is a celebratory feel, though it seems very quiet. And also, I guess, an emotion of relief. I mean, you know, this is done, right? But also deep inside each of you, I imagine there is a buzz of anticipation of what lies ahead. And this is what I will address today. What does lie ahead, all of you? So, every year on January 2nd, I talk to my full team at KL.LK, and we have a chat. In that chat, I ask of them to think about 3 questions. First, are you feeling empowered? Second, are you feeling included? And third, are you contributing? Now let me elaborate further on each question. What is the meaning of are you feeling empowered? It means, do you feel as you put in your efforts in this team that you personally are empowered to make a difference? That your unique self and your ideas of how things need to be done finds expression every day in the decisions that we collectively take? Do you feel encouraged to express that unique self that is you in a way that we run our business? Do you matter to all of us? What do you feel? The second question, do you feel included? Are you part of the team that keeps the wheels of the organization running? Are you on the table or on the calls where important and crucial conversations take place? Are you part and parcel of the agony and ecstasy that is in the running and management of any living organization on earth? And are you contributing on a regular basis to the fulfillment of the team's purpose? Do you feel like your unique self and your unique individual skills are being put to full use in the betterment of your place of work? So these are the 3 questions I ask my team every January 2nd. And I tell my team that if the answer to these questions are an unequivocal yes, then continue to do what you're doing. Yeah? But even if a small voice within you says, no, then my doors are forever open for a chat because we need to set it right. I understood very early that learning to work in an organization is like riding a cycle. You can't learn by watching. You got to do and learn. Yeah? So I believe empowering an individual, irrespective of age or experience, to take important decisions and to be involved in the process of running a business is crucial because it gives them the confidence and a sense of responsibility. And even if mistakes are made, it makes the person learn and become ready for what lies ahead. As a businessman, I understand that having a diversity of people of all genders, of all ages, all cultures is critical to providing a rich output that addresses the needs and concerns of all in society. Traditionally, the advertising business has always been a very good balance of genders and cultures. Having that diversity included at all levels of the decision-making process adds richness to business outputs. Finally, if an individual believes he or she is not contributing, it's worthwhile to upskill them for the task. An aware team member eagerly seeking to contribute is invaluable, and upskilling them will be even more efficient than replacing them. So, my belief as a professional and now as an entrepreneur is very simple and very clear. If each member in my team is empowered, included, and is contributing their unique strengths fully, then they are on the way to fulfilling their potential as individuals in our team. And if each individual is fulfilling their potential with us, we will soar and we will thrive as an organization. And that is my fundamental belief. As a professional, that was my belief. And as a businessman, that's my very strong belief. So my clear, direct, and simple message to each one of you as you join and start working for your dream employers, for your dream brands, and for your dream organizations and corporations, keep listening to that voice in your heart. What does it say to you on a daily basis? Are you feeling empowered? Are you feeling included? Are you feeling like you're contributing? And if you're getting a resounding yes to all these three questions, then congratulations. You're on the way to fulfilling your potential as a professional or as a businessman. Remember, the reason you have equipped yourself with these amazing skills, I mean, I've just spent some time in the campus, and I have to say I'm extremely amazed at the quality of what I saw. And I think obviously a quality institution like this is definitely equipping each one of you with unique skills. And the reason these unique skills have been imparted to you is for you to be able to express your own individual unique skills to its full potential. It is about fulfilling your inherent unique potential. That's what, getting into corporations, that's what being employed is all about. The gown you wear so proudly, the hat you throw up in delight, I haven't seen anyone throwing it yet, but are not mere embellishments. They are a reflection of the readiness and your readiness to take on the world that lay ahead of you. Go forth and shine, dazzle the world, make yourself, your family, and your faculty proud. Enjoy, celebrate, all the very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you to our chief guest for brightening our morning and also lots of food for thought. And thank you, sir. Thank you very much for those very fine ideas. We say thank you to Mr. Santosh Menon, Chairman, Chief Executive Officer of FCBKL.LK. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So with that address by our chief guest, we have now come to the presentation of Best Performance Awards, for which we would like to invite our chief guest, himself. Let's put our hands together and welcome Mr. Menon. And he'll be accompanied in the presentation area by Professor E. Veerasinghe, the Vice Chancellor of the Nsbm Green University, and Madam Thilini De Silva, Dean, Faculty of Business. Let's put our hands together and get ready for the presentation of the Nsbm Best Performer Award. Well, this is for BSc Honours International Management and Business. And the Best Performer Award goes to Pathum Tharaka Samarasinghe. Yes, it's you. Pathum Tharaka Samarasinghe. Get the applause louder. The loudest possible applause that you can bring on. And keep it going, keep it going. For Pathum Tharaka Samarasinghe, the Best Performer Award recipient for BSc Honours International Management and Business. Keep the applause going, keep it going, keep it going. We need a continuous round of applause. Congratulations. We request the presentation party to remain because we now have a token of appreciation, and this is how the Nsbm Green University would like to say thank you to our chief guest by presenting a memento, a token of appreciation. So we will now have Professor E. Veerasinghe, the Vice Chancellor of Nsbm Green University, who will present this token of appreciation. Let's hear it for Mr. Santosh Menon. Thank you, sir, for your gracious presence and for your address. Thank you very much. You may be seated. Thank you. With those special moments, we have now come to another important item in the agenda. It is the customary graduates' speech that's going to be done by one of you, dear graduates. So right now on stage, we'd like to invite Nisali Savanya Disanaika to deliver the graduate speech.
Professor E. Veerasinghe, Vice Chancellor of Nsbm Green University Town. The keynote speaker, Mr. Santosh Menon, CEO of FCB.LK. Professor Shaminda Ratnayaka, Deputy Vice Chancellor of Nsbm Green University Town. Deans, heads, distinguished guests, academic staff, non-academic staff, parents, and my amazing batch of PUIM 2021. Good morning, and first of all, happy graduation day to all of you. It's a great honor to stand here to deliver this important speech at the graduation ceremony, which ultimately did put me in a dilemma, what to say. I thought long and hard about what to say and what not to say, especially in front of our respected parents and our lecturers, of course. I wondered, what right does give me to tell you what to do? Many things I could have said, been already said before. Don't have kids before you're married. Learning is a continuous process. Drugs, alcohol, and smoking will mess up your life. But these things have been said many times. But pay attention to these people because they are the one actually care about you. The world seems so innocent, and as children, we were naive. It wasn't until upper school and university level that we were exposed to some of adversities of the real world and faced with harsh realities of Easter attack, COVID-19, lockdown, new normal, and virtuality. But despite all these stresses and worries of this, in addition to physical examination, online lectures, online examinations, assignments, class tests, exhibitions, and other extracurricular activities, the class of 2021 still had endlessly fond memories of the best 3 years of our life. Life at Nsbm in previous years was a continuation of what I did in my schooling era. As an international and a national level swimmer during my schooling era, at Nsbm also I managed to obtain 6 inter-uni and inter-house championships, 2 times Best Swimmer Award, and the Most Outstanding Sportswoman Award at 2018 in Nsbm Colors Award ceremony continuously for 2 years. Along with these, as senior head prefect of school, a debater, a guide, a leader of the international case study competition team, at Nsbm also, I managed to become the president of 3 main societies, namely Entrepreneurship Circle, all you know as YESCO, Marketing Circle, and Nsbm Sports Council. Not only that, I was able to participate and win several competitions while paving my pathway as an entrepreneur. I can see all my fellow colleagues who are with me in these activities sitting in front rows, proving that despite spending so many hours and days at business center, doing endless meetings, projects, and also staying with glue guns, box boards, and LEDs at B3, we still managed to achieve the best in our academic activities as well. If I want to recollect few of our memories and accomplishments during past 3 years as a batch, we began by enrolling into PD groups by Mr. Prasanna, which we despised, where in the end, we made the best friends we'd have for the next 3 years. Who would have guessed it right then, right? The verb assignment was the highlight of our freshman year, with most of us going insane doing nothing but that assignment throughout the semester, getting and using everything that we find from Nsbm premises, Nsbm storerooms, event leftovers, and even borrowing and never returning tools to our beloved caretaking staff. I hope we all can remember the fun we had from amateurs to our political debates and tiny bajao parties that we had during our spare time, and all time our favorite spot, the 3 canteens of Nsbm. Rec is another unforgettable area for all of us because our batch was fortunate enough to witness Siapatsi Udana, Sports Fiestas, Green Fiestas, and Green Flames. Not only that, I'm glad to mention that our batch was the top of every academic and extracurricular activity at Nsbm. Our batch comprised of the first members of business faculty academic organizations, and I could see all the first ever presidents and executive boards, including myself, and captains and leaders of sports teams sitting in front of me. With all of your help as a batch, we were able to win and participate in contests such as case studies, economic quizzes, and IBAD, where I was also a member of the winning team. Our lecturers used to joke with us saying, "Oh God, you are in this competition too. Why don't you all let others win at least?" That's how deadly our batch was. Anyways, even if we couldn't spend our final year as much as we wanted to, I believe we enjoyed 2 wonderful years together with many moments that became memories. To conclude my stories, I have so many people to thank in the sea of joyful smiles, but I'll use this special opportunity to thank my special people, my parents, my brother, Hirun, and all my beloved lecturers for their incredible support, without which I can confidently state that I would not be the individual I am today. I would like to thank few important people on behalf of our entire batch. Dear distinguished guests, my sincere gratitude goes out to you for taking out your precious time to glorify our event and encourage us. Sending our unending gratitude to our beloved Nsbm and Plymouth lecturing panel for all the time, effort, love, and knowledge you all gave us throughout to make this graduation day a reality. We are indeed privileged to have Nsbm and Plymouth University UK as a foundation platform to improve our knowledge and develop our attitudes and skills. Our heartfelt appreciation to our dearest non-academic staff and caretakers of Nsbm premises for aiding us in different needs and keeping this beautiful place clean and nice while always treating us with a beautiful smile early in the morning. Last but not least, our beloved parents. Thank you so much for entering your sons and daughters to Nsbm, which is a secured, well-disciplined atmosphere surrounded and maintained by a beautiful landscape with all new technologies, architecture, and an outstanding student population mentored by young, energetic, handsome, and a beautiful staff. Our gratitude to all our parents and siblings for always being in front of us when there's a problem and constantly supporting and cheering like this whenever we achieve even the slightest victory. Dear mother and father, none of us would be wearing this hat and gown without you. It is all because of your love and efforts. Finally, my dear colleagues, or I'd rather say now, my dear graduates. Congratulations, we all made it to today. Thank you so much for being together during this beautiful journey of 3 years, where it was not about I, it was about we. We, the Plymouth Batch 7 of FOB, legendary batch of all time who created history at Nsbm. Hence, our legacy continues. Cheers to our future endeavors. Signing off, yours, Nisal Disanaika. Thank you.
Cheers to you and congratulations to you, and also happy graduation day to you and to your dear fellow graduates. Let's put our hands together and say thank you once again to Nisali Disanaika. With that customary graduate speech, we have now come to the moment of witnessing the official declaration of the graduation ceremony closed. So for which we would like to invite Professor E. Veerasinghe, Vice Chancellor of the Nsbm Green University.
My congratulations to all the graduates and wish you all the best for your future. Now I formally close the graduation ceremony.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor, sir. Thank you very much. We will now be playing the national anthem of Sri Lanka, paying tribute to our motherland, and that will be followed by the national anthem of United Kingdom, the birthplace of the University of Plymouth. Please rise.
Sri Lanka Mata, Upper Sri Lanka, Namo, 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 Namo Mata. Sundara Siri Marini, Surani Adisoba Lanka. Nanya Nanya Dekamal Palakunu Piri Jaya Bhumiya Ranya. Apahata Sapasiri Seta Sadhana, Jeevanaye Mata. Viliganu Mana Apavakti Puja, Namo Namo Mata. Upper Sri Lanka, Namo 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 Mata. Ubame Aparinya, Ubamaya Apasatya, Ubame Apashanti, Apahata Tulabhakti, Uba Apahanote, Apage Anuprane, Uba Apajivane, Apamuktiya Upave, Navajivana Devine, Nipina Apapudu Karan Mata. Nala Vida Vadavina Ragena Yanudana Jaya Bhumi Kara. මවකගේ දරු කැඳ බැවිනා යමු යමු ඒ නොපමා ප්‍රේම වඩා සමවේද දුරදා නමෝ නමෝ මාතා අප ශ්‍රී ලංකා නමෝ 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 නමෝ
We request the audience to kindly remain standing. We will now witness the departure of the ceremonial procession. So until the complete departure of the ceremonial procession, please remain standing in the audience.